Yo, how's it going, PokeChamps? This is your boy InfamousTrainer, and it is about that time. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing something that has been in the works for a while now. As some of you guys know, I actually cover Fakemon regions here on the channel, showcasing the awesome design work from these artists, and also the collective idea of different parts of the world having their own regions, just like the Northern region, Loeca, and even a region based off the Philippines. I finally thought it's about time that I made my own region, that I want to showcase some of my own ideas and make it a reality. As fans of Pokemon, we've all thought about making our own Pokemon region. So in this video, I'm going to be showcasing the first stage of all three of my starters, so that way you guys can get a perspective of where this region is going to be heading, and also give you guys some information about my region and how I got inspired to make this. Now if you guys are ready, let's dive into the Neous region. Now I wanted to start with information about my region, as location and the origins of the name, as tons of you guys have been asking me in the Discord how I came up with the region and what it's based off of. Now of course my region is called the Neous region, even though it's kind of sounded out and spelt like Neos, which of course Neo means new, young, fresh, and recent, which is going to be a big part of my region, as this is something that is brand new to not only me doing, but also new to you guys as viewers and Pokemon lovers, and also a brand new region. And of course the other section of it is us, as in together, as the big plot of my story for the Pokemon Neous region is going to be togetherness, flexibility, and keenness. So you guys will see that a lot more in the future with some other videos I have planned. And as for the inspiration for this region and a location that I will be using is actually from an anime, that anime being Black Clover. Tons of you guys have been asking what's my inspiration to help get Pokemon that could possibly fit it as well, and I chose Black Clover because of the characters, the overall story, and the tone. I feel like I can fit it pretty well into a Pokemon story that is actually going to be interesting and show off some really great things that Black Clover has and turn them into Pokemon. Now that you guys know the origin of the region, let's dive into the 3 starter Pokemon, starting with the grass type. Now when it came to the grass Pokemon, I wanted to look into the themes of what grass Pokemon are traditionally like. In the first 5 regions, it seems like they were solely based off of dinosaurs or some type of reptile creatures. It got a bit different as we stepped into Gen 6, 7, and 8, as they were more mammal-like, and one even being a bird, of course being Rowlet. Because my region is original and I wanted something brand new, I'm also basing mine off of a mammal. That in mind, it took some time to find an animal that I wanted to base my grass starter off of, but I finally came to a decision by choosing a kangaroo, which of course is a bit of a bigger Pokemon, and I wanted something a bit smaller to base my starter off of. And what is a better choice than a kangaroo than a wallaby, which is a smaller version of a kangaroo which can grow up to 2 meters in height. And I feel like it was absolutely perfect. When it came to the design of the Pokemon, I wasn't sure how I wanted to draw it, as I was just getting back into drawing and I wasn't sure how I wanted it to pose, look, smile, no smile, but overall I landed on this design here, giving it leaf-like ears and a tree-type tail. Overall kind of being reminiscent of Executor, and I feel like it worked really well, giving it some nice shades of green, a little bit of brown, and overall I think it looks really awesome. And I want to introduce you guys to Twigabee. Twigabee, the hopper Pokemon. Twigabee loves to eat and play. It's usually found spending its time jumping around with different Twigabee, seeing who can jump the highest, often staying in packs amongst each other, and also they love to propel themselves in the air by smacking their tail on the ground to reach the higher berries in the tall trees. Of course, having the ability Overgrow, and I also added the shiny there, which adds a cooler tone to the greens, and I actually really like the way it looks. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied. Now hopping over to the fire starter, I actually made this design first and was the inspiration for the other 2. I found this really awesome because there's tons of choices you can go with when it comes to fire type Pokemon, and they're traditionally based off of the Chinese zodiac. When it comes to the Chinese zodiac, we still have the options of an ox, a sheep, a snake, and a horse. I decided to choose the sheep, as I feel like it was actually going to be a really cool one to draw. Now when it came to the design, I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be bipedal or on all 4s. This was a bit confusing because I went back and forth for a while, but I finally landed on it being a bipedal Pokemon, but I wasn't sure how I wanted the feet or the hands to look. I know that I wanted it to be nice and fluffy and something that you can cuddle with, and just something that overall is super cute. I tried to keep it overall simple, as this is the first time I've ever drawn a sheep. I added in some nice horns, which will actually translate over to the name of the Pokemon. and also adding in some white because it looks super clean, and when I think of a lamb or a sheep I think of white, so I had to add it in there, and it was a nice contrast with the orange color. Did some additional tweaking on the eyes, and there we have it. We have Charwool, the wool Pokemon. Charwool is known as one of the cutest Pokemon in all of Neous, usually found in herds amongst its friends. Charwool loves warm areas and is known as one of the best Pokemon to cuddle with because of its fur. Don't be fooled, as it can be feisty. When in battle, Charwool's horns will actually ignite and the wool will glow, which I thought was a really cool effect. And here's a picture of the horns showing what it would look like if it's in midst of battle. I think it turned out super cute, super adorable, and I love the shiny too. I may tweak the shiny a little bit as it just went to an off-white color with a more purple red plum color for the fur or the wool, and I may change it to a black sheep later because who doesn't love a black shiny? Overall, I love the design of it, and it had a great inspiration by another anime character, that being Lambo, and I love that character so much, and Hitman Reborn, and it drew some great inspiration for this Pokemon right here. So, of course, we have our boy Charwool. And now it's time for the water starter, and let me tell you guys, this one is my favorite starter and the one that I would choose on my adventure throughout the Neous region. Now, I had to really decide what I wanted to do, and I actually had this Pokemon implemented very early on, as it is going to be a water monkey, because I love monkey Pokemon. I love Pansimian. You guys know that Infernape Chimchar, that is the entire mascot of this channel. I love Grookey's entire line. I'm known as the Monkey King. Now, of course, we do have elemental monkeys, and those are disgusting, and I do not want to see those Pokemon in my region. But I did want to have my own water monkey that would highly outclass Panpour. And through some help from some of you guys in the Discord, we decided on a Paddis monkey, which is known as a monkey that can move absolutely quick, as the Paddis monkey is known for moving at speeds of 34.2 miles per hour, which is actually really quick. Now, when kicking off the design, I wasn't exactly sure how I wanted to proportion everything, but I gave it a nice sizable head, some big chimp ears, and a pretty cool water droplet type hairstyle. Overall, I wanted to show this Pokemon is ready for battle, but extremely cheerful. So I gave it a nice pose where it kind of has a fist up and showing off its hand, where this Pokemon is actually going to have webbed hands and feet, which is actually going to cater to its typing, of course, being water. It uses its yellow tail as a beacon to show where it's at in the water as well, but because the tail is yellow, it's also going to have a pretty unique typing. So you guys will see that here in just a minute, but overall, I love the design, gave it a nice shading effect, nice glowing yellow eyes, and I think it turned out super adorable. This Pokemon is ready for battle, and I want you guys to meet Agwaki, the chimp Pokemon. Agwaki is known as the most energetic of the 3 starters in Neous. Having webbed hands and feet allows it to be one of the fastest and best swimmers in the region. Agwaki also enjoys jumping from tree to tree in different forests, and is known as one of the fastest starters in all of Pokemon, which makes it incredibly hard to catch. Again, as the Monkey King of Pokemon, I love seeing this design so much. Its shiny reflects it pretty well, as it has a cooler water tone with a kind of cooler electric tone. I wasn't exactly sure how to kind of go about that, but overall I like the shiny, but it may change in the future. Agwaki is easily the Pokemon that I would pick on my adventure throughout the Neous region. Now, I know these 3 Pokemon don't have much in common, as my region is something that is brand new and solely based off something in my imagination, but it kind of ties in with the new perspective or the Neous side of my region, as there is no part of the world that I know that has a monkey, a lamb, or a kangaroo all in the same area, continent, or anything of that sort. Also, when it comes to all 3, of course, I gave the inspiration of their names from Twiggy being from twig and Wallaby, which just made sense. Charwool from charcoal and wool as in its fur, and Agwaki from agua as in water, and monkey. Overall, I have to say I'm proud of all 3 starter Pokemon. I drew these myself and these took quite a bit of time, but I love how they came out, as all of them feel pretty unique and something that I could actually see using in a Pokemon adventure. Also, I have to give a big shout out to all the artists that helped me out with this. You guys are amazing, and also shout out to the Discord, because you guys gave me tons of ideas to actually inspire these Pokemon, and you guys will see more of those in the Discord, so make sure you hop on through if you want to submit ideas or even give me some great insights of tips and tricks I can use to make these drawings go a little bit faster. I'm always improving, and some of these may be subject to change even a little bit design wise or poses, so make sure you guys keep that in mind. But of course, I'll do an update video or post a picture if I decide to do that. When it comes to the evolutions, I'll do those in future videos, so make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button, because I want you guys to be in the loop for everything when it comes to this region. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Which starter Pokemon would you take on your adventure throughout my region? I would love to hear it in the comments down below, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, again, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and bye!